The two most important components to maximize your profitability when you have a professional services business is understanding and maximizing your utilization, and then maximizing the profitability for each individual client. In this situation, they have a web developer that was actually billing 60% of their time. They're actually generating revenues off and positive returns off of this individual, but what they also realize that 60% in their industry, that individual should be up closer to 75%. They had an EBITDA of 10%. After they started analyzing their utilization and profitability in their clients, they were to push that up to 15%. That 5% is just true cash right to the bottom line.
In this case, though, they had an underutilized CRM platform. So they actually had something, also a common situation. We went out and we spent all this money on a CRM solution. What's it doing for us? So we looked at what they were trying to do. Well, a factoring company, everything's about their legal agreement. Right? The legal agreement for them to basically provide the lending and wrap all of that up. Well, their legal agreement's 48 pages. Every proposal that they put together took them, I think, 2 hours. What we did is we actually automated the entire proposal and contract creation process. So they went from 2 hours to 2 minutes. And what's happened is they've got a quicker turnaround, which now you have people interested. The client's saying, wow, that was impressive, I got my agreement. The agreement is able to be electronically signed, so no scanning, no faxing, none of that. And the customer's saying, well, this is a great experience.
2 questions. If you're going to be in front of a client, if you're not going to do a client survey, but if you're communicating with your clients at least, God, I hope at least once a month, proactively, not just with a newsletter or whatever the case may be, with your client contacts, ask them this question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our product or service? And usually people are pretty nice about that. You say, oh, I'll give you a 9 or I'll give you a 10 or whatever the case may be, right? Then ask them the next question. I call this the magic question. If you were to change one thing about our product or service, what would that thing be? They always can come up with one, usually. And that opens up a conversation that gets a little bit more real than perhaps it does when you just ask the question.
I thought the case study format was great. It was really a smooth process.
I thought it was really good. It's amazing to find out how many fundamentals aren't deployed on a regular basis, just some of the really simple stuff.
The important point for the takeaway of the day is I like the diversity of the different companies that spoke. I thought that was great, and I think it was by way of an application for everybody that was here to learn something about each person's respective business and then help each other continue to build those businesses.